Women of Substance Music Podcast, show number 628.
Get ready to discover new quality music by female artists in genres from pop to Americana, rock to R&B, and everything in between. The online music landscape can be overwhelming, which is why we handpick the very best music just for our listeners. So be prepared to discover your next new favorite artist on today's Women of Substance Music Podcast.
Hey, how's it going? This is Bree Noble, and you're listening to the Women of Substance Music Podcast, where I'm playing the best music by female artists in all genres. We're starting out the show with an Australian artist who's received honorable mentions and semi-finalist spots in several songwriting competitions. This is Gail Galea with Have Your Cake and Eat It Too.
You always seem so sure inside. You know what you want, and you're gonna get it. Everything else is cast aside. There's no turning back. You never regret it. And you know what to say to get your own way. You know the song before it's sung. So if you want it, come on and get it. You can have what you want. You can say what you want. Don't hide it, no doubt about it. You can have what you want, have your cake and eat it too. There ain't a thing that you can't do. You've written the rules into your own book. And if it sounds too good to be true, you'll be the one who gives it a second look. Just begun, but you still know how to have fun. So if you want it, come on and get it. You can have what you want, you can say what you want, and don't hide it, no doubt about it. You can have what you want, have your cake and eat it too. When the walls come tumbling down, you'll still be standing. You'll have both feet on the ground. Say what you want, be who you want, and do what you want to do. Well, you can have your cake and eat it too. And you know what to say to get your own way. You can have what you want, you can say what you want, and don't hide it, no doubt about it. You can have what you want, have your cake and eat it too. You can have what you want, you can say what you want, and don't hide it, no doubt about it. You can have what you want, have your cake and eat it too.
Like Gail Galea that we just heard, this next duo is also from Australia. My Dad and I is the duo of Tess and her dad Cece, who've been playing together their whole life. They've been garnering a lot of attention lately from the industry and new audiences. Here they are with If You Love.
There I go again, slipping through my own skin like a house of cards. You leave me paper thin, so oblivious. Love ends before it begins. Your tender love, you leave me craving every touch. And now you gotta feel again. And with that gentle smile, I only see you once a while. Now you gotta know, no, no, no.
songwriter-producer who likes to write in many different genres, such as rock, country, pop, AC, and funk, Don Carnevale is a musician who plays multiple instruments and writes and produces all of his own material. This track features his daughter Sophia on vocals. His writing style touches lots of people in different ways with poignant commentary, sad ballads, as well as gentle love songs. All of his songs are available on streaming services such as Spotify, and you can purchase them on iTunes. To purchase his new single, search for I've Moved On featuring Sophia Carnevale on iTunes.
I didn't even give a damn when you walked out that door. I moved on. I got 1,000 reasons why I can't go on. A million things I said and they all were wrong. I'm gone. I moved on. Don't keep making it hard for me.
LA singer-songwriter Betsy Jill Jackson takes inspiration from great songwriters of the 70s like Carly Simon, Carole King, and Janice Ian. Here is Betsy Jill Jackson with I Can Walk Away.
From Boulder to Boston, chasing the moon, I turned every stone looking for you. You know I love you, but lately I swear you've been making it hard to hold on. I know I promised I'd always be there, and once I came running. Now I can walk away, I can say goodbye, turn against the wind, and leave it all behind. It was hard to learn how to say I can walk away. I can walk away, never turn my head, leave the best thing I've ever had lying in my bed. Ooh, love's gonna stay, but I can walk away. This woman you're holding, no, I don't wanna be free, but I'm more than the feelings between you and me. I don't need to change the whole world's thinking or carry a sign in the street, but I know if I have to, I'll find the strength to get up on my feet. And I can walk away, I can say goodbye, turn against the wind and leave it all behind. It was hard to learn how to say that I can walk away. Now I can walk away, never turn my head, leave the best thing I've ever had lying in my bed. Love's gonna stay, but I can walk away. Love's gonna stay, but I can walk away. 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 I can walk away.
LA singer-songwriter Linda Debella's first job was in a recording studio, and that's where she fell in love with the art of production, and it allows her to be able to create the unique, intricate sound that she has today. Here's her song, Dry Spell.
We're living in a dry spell, walking on a hot ocean bed. They say the earth is swarming. Some say it's all in their heads. We're going through a heat wave, burning us a big hole in the sky. They say the world is ending, but some are still willing to try. Are we living in a window time? We can find a lover, run for any cover you can find, while we spin our wheels on a spinning rock in space. The window closed, will be replaced. We're going through a mean tide, waiting on a new Messiah to come. But all the storms and the weapons have started setting our sun. Are we living in a window time? We can find a lover, run for any cover you can find, while we spin our wheels on a spinning rock in space. Window closed. We're going through a peace talk to make another new order in the world. They say the man's evolving. What if he's already done? Are we living in a window time? We can find a lover, run for any cover you can find, while we spin our wheels on a spinning rock in space. Let's find a way to make it rain.
Hi, Debbie Anthony here to tell you about my debut country CD, All Over Again. My songs are about real life and lasting love. And I'm hoping your relationship will be inspired by listening. You can check out all my songs, videos, and more about my music at debbieanthonymusic.com. You can purchase my songs at Amazon, iTunes, and CD Baby. And here's a clip from the title song, All Over Again. Enjoy.
All over again, I'll take the good and bad, the pleasure and the pain. All over again, I will be satisfied, and I will not complain. It took a life of time for me to find some comfort in my skin.
Hey, this is Bree Noble. If you're a female musician and you want to learn more about making great music, connecting with your audience, and growing your business, check out my popular podcast, Female Entrepreneur Musician, on iTunes or at femusician.com.
Hi, this is Jen Eads from the Brassy Broadcast, the weekly show where dames from across the music industry stop by to dish about the business of music. And you're listening to the Women of Substance Radio podcast with your host, Bree Noble.
Portland, Oregon singer-songwriter Ronnie Carrier has a unique blend of rock and folk, which is why Lost in the Eclectic is a great title for her debut album that came out April 2017. Here's Ronnie Carrier's song, entitled.
Pleasure to watch my hand shake, pleasure to make the mistake of always wanting more and more and more and more and more and more. Pleasure to hear my voice quake, limit to my intake is always wanting more and more and more and more and more and more. I want more.
Mary Segato, singer-songwriter from Nova Scotia, placed as a semi-finalist in both the International Songwriting Contest and the UK Songwriting Contest. Here is her song, Home.
I go back in time, walk the shores of my mind, feel the sun in my face and the warmth of my home in Nova Scotia. It's been too long. I need to go back to the peaceful river bay, hear the sound of its music flowing through my head and remember just who I am. Sometimes we need to get back to where we started from, to find ourselves again, to feel that love we call home.
Whether you're writing your first song, your third album, or pitching your songs to recording artists, iHeart Songwriting Club provides you the tools to develop your songwriting skills. Be connected to the iHeart Songwriting Club global community and songwrite every week in a safe, inclusive environment and receive feedback for your work. This club is designed to fit the busy life of every songwriter, making lifelong songwriting habits achievable. Join iHeart Songwriting Club in the month of June and get 10% off your membership for the first term. This offer is exclusive to Women of Substance radio and podcast listeners. Go to iHeartSongwritingClub.com/WOS for this special deal. That's iHeartSongwritingClub.com/WOS.
Is our own self. What we got is our own self. Is our own self.
The music of instrumental group Gaia from Finland is a combination of Latin, folk, progressive, and rock. Here they are with Song of Dream. Are you an independent artist? Are you looking for a supportive community where you can learn, grow, and thrive as an independent musician? Come be a part of our free community on Facebook exclusively for female artists, the Women of Substance Artist Community. Join us at woscommunity.com. Denver, Colorado singer-songwriter Leslie Tom has performed in front of tens of thousands of people and also on television music competitions. Here she is with Didn't Think Twice.
Hit the ground running in 43. Drove a tank through Normandy. Fighting for his country, no guarantees. He didn't think twice. Buried a friend in the cold hard ground. The cry of death is a lonesome sound. 21 guns ringing out. He didn't think twice. Did his time for Uncle Sam. Came back a different man. Even his family didn't understand why he didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Got a job in his hometown, sun up till sundown. 50 years, then they shut him down. He didn't think twice. His wife died in 93. Some say he never grieved. Took some pills and went to sleep. He didn't think twice. Did his time for Uncle Sam. Came back a different man. Maybe God will understand why he didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. A ghost in his dresser drawer, a purple heart he never wore. He didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, words left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Never shed, hearts left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice. Tears he never shed, hearts left unsaid, nightmares in his head. He didn't think twice.
It's been so great hanging out with you and sharing all this amazing music. I've got one more song to go, but first I want to thank our sponsors for this episode, Don Carnevale, Debbie Anthony, and iHeart Songwriting Club. Thanks so much for supporting us. Now our listeners, please go to wospodcast.com, type in the top search box, #628. That's for episode number 628 that you're listening to right now. That will bring up all the information on this show, including links to our sponsors. So you can go to their websites, purchase their music, support them, thank them for supporting us. Also, you get links to all the songs that you heard on the show today. Closing out the show with Shelby Blondell, who recently performed in Thailand to rave reviews. Here's her song, Fun in the Sun.
A little fun in the sun, a little sand in my tan, a little you and me walking in bare feet, trying to hold on to my hand. Saw you standing there with that thick brown hair. When you took it off, that John Deere wipes that stray phone scared. Well, you caught was the perfect way to end such an amazing day. Started with some fun in the sun, a little sand in my tan, little you and me walking in bare feet, trying to hold on to my hand. But if you couldn't read my mind, you wouldn't grab me from the side, look into my eyes, whispered a note, took control and sang hand in hand in the sand. Walked all through the night while the time went by. Sweeping up my feet, 20 feet kept me to that rock pile line. And we watched the sunrise as the waves crashed by. It was the perfect way to end such an amazing day. Started with some fun in the sun, a little sand in my tan, little you and me walking in bare feet, trying to hold on to my hand. But if you couldn't read my mind, you wouldn't grab me from the side, looked into my eyes, whispered a note, took control and sang hand in hand in the sand. Little fun in the sun, a little sand in my tan, a little you and me walking in bare feet, trying to hold on to my hand. But if you couldn't read my mind, you wouldn't grab me from the side, looked into my eyes, whispered a note, took control and sang hand in hand in the sand. Hi, boys.
Thanks for joining us today for the Women of Substance Music Podcast. Head on over to wospodcast.com to get links to purchase the music you heard today and to claim your free audiobook. If you love discovering new music, we encourage you to hit the subscribe button to receive a fresh new batch of music each weekday. And if you enjoy our format, please leave a written review for the show and share the link on social media. We and our artists are very grateful for your support. At Women of Substance, our mission is clear: to deliver the best music by female artists in all genres directly to you, our listeners.